Welcome to the British Basketball League at Milton Keynes, where the MK Lions will host the Mersey Tigers. This is a massive game in the playoff race. Some are saying it's a four-way race for 2 spots. These sides could be level at the end of this game, or Milton Keynes could have a 4-point cushion over the Tigers. Let's see how the 2 teams line up in the league table ahead of tonight's game. And you can see how tight things are at the bottom end of the playoff battle. Remember, top 8 qualify. Milton Keynes are level with Guildford in 7th place, both with 7 and 14 records. Cheshire are in 9th, but with 2 games in hand, so could overtake both of them. Whilst Mersey are 10th, but victory today would move them level with the Lions. Sheffield and Glasgow look clear of that group now, but one bad run could suck them back in. Well, the teams will be out on court in just a few minutes' time. Let's have a look through the lineups for today's game. And as we've touched on already, the Lions recently added former Sheffield centre Justin Dobbins to the roster. He's posted a double-double in each of his 3 outings so far. Looking down this lineup with him and Bolts and Northern and plenty of supporting cast, this side is way too good to miss the playoffs, isn't it?
I know no one would want to play them because they are dangerous and tough to defend. You know, it takes time when you bring a Dobbins in, and I think this week of practice, Coach New talked about the guys getting more familiar with themselves. I expect them to be in the playoffs. I expect this team to go on a winning streak as the season goes on.
And let's take a look at the Tigers lineup. And Mersey's problems this year really have been finding consistent at the offensive end to win games. They're one of only 2 sides in the BBL to average in the 70s. But in recent weeks, they've been able to hold teams down to an average of 80 points against. If they can keep the score low, Rob, they'll have a good shot in this game.
It's very important. Tony likes to mix defenses up, sometimes zone, sometimes man, sometimes pressure. But it's important today for them to get back on defense because there's no team in the league or no player in the league that gets up the court faster than Demarius Bolds and Milton Keynes Lions.
Thumbs up all round, and it'll be Williams against Northern to jump it up. Got to go up high this one because there's 2 big guys jumping for it. Eventually, Daniel Northern comes down with it, and Bolds driving to the hole. And you said right at the top of the show you expected him to come out and explode at the beginning. 3-point play opportunity. Well,
he saw Bailey on him, and his eyes lit up, and he shaked and baked and got to the right hand. Can't give up middle to Bolds. He's so quick getting to the basket. Scores and 1.
So he has a chance to put the first 3 points of the game on the board. And as we were saying at the top, he's gone 15, 18, 15. For a normal player, those are good numbers, but just by the standards that Demarius Bolds sets, it catches the eye.
Yeah, well, first in the league in scoring at 24 a game, and 4th in assists at 5 per game. Great season for Bolds so far.
He's so much of their offense, as you say. The assists sometimes get overlooked for the scoring numbers, but he has a hand in so many of their points. Bustamante fires up for 3. That is off the mark and out of bounds, and will be a Lions ball. Tony Garbletto not happy with that.
A little disappointed on the way they ran the play. Bustamante got stuck with the ball, put up his first shot, and air ball, no good.
Dobbins to Josie. Good hands from Bailey to steal it away. Gets up in the air, and that's one of them where he jumped first and thought about the pass second.
Yeah, well, Bailey struggled this year with turnovers, almost 4 turnovers a game. That was a bad pass out of bounds. Last possession, good defense from the Tigers. They've gone to the 2-3 zone.
Bolds gets it to Fontaine. Fontaine from behind the arc. A little bit too much on that, but Dobbins with the offensive rebound. Bolds fires up from behind the arc, and Bolds has 6.
Nice pass from Dobbins, and they've been on the board since he's gotten here. Milton Keynes are tough to contain, and Bolds will bury that all day long.
Bustamante trying to bounce it down to Dave Allier. That's a kick ball, so it'll add another 3 seconds to the shot clock. It's gone down to 11.
Tough start on the offensive end for Mersey. A little disjointed right now, not getting into their sets early enough, which has resulted in an air ball and a turnover.
Here's Williams onto Allier. Hessian inside, draws the contact and converts, and Mersey finally on the board with their first points, and he can go to the line and make a bonus hit.
That's a nice side out of bounds play. They run for Hessen. He's a big guard. He's tough to guard, you know, and he gets the ball deep in the post and scores. And this kid has had a very good year. Came over from Essex last year, had an injury last year that, you know, stopped his progress a little bit, but this season he's done a great job for the Tigers. And an up-and-coming player, 15 points, 8 rebounds a game.
Can't convert that three-point play though. Josie pulls in the rebound and hands it back over to Bolts. Fontaine throws it down to Northern. Northern looking for some options, can't find any, so goes alone. Good help from Hessen to come up with the steal, almost loses it, kicks it forward to Bailey. Bailey chasing it back and will lay it in for 2. It's a 2-point game. Bolts going quickly the other way, and you've got to pick up Bolts even on scores.
Yeah, makes or misses. Milton Keynes gets the ball out of the basket fast, and Bolt does a great job of catching the outlet out around half court, and once he gets it there, he's dangerous. That pull-up jumper stuff that's tough to stop.
Bustamante throws it down to Hessen. Nice. Out to Aliu, open from behind the arc. He's a good shooter.
Very good shooter, and that play was made by Hessen. He's tough in the post, and they had to double down, kicked it out, and fouled Aliu for the 3.
Fontaine, good ball movement, gets it on round to Josie now for 3. Northern gets it at the second attempt. And they are difficult. Oh, he's turned it over though, but they are difficult on the offensive glass. Bustamante lobs it. Oh, jammed down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bustamante with the great pass, but I've watched Hessen this year, and he's had some jams, and that was a nice one. One-handed alley-oop, he throws it down.
Here's Dobbins. In a head fake, trying to clear some space. He's picked up his dribble, so he gives it back to Bold. Shot clock getting low on Milton Keynes. Bold slips. Does he lose the ball yet? No, he's still got it. Got to get a shot off. They've turned it over, and Bailey will have the easy job of running back a lane for 2.
Well, tough start for Milton Keynes with the turnovers, coughing it up, leading to easy baskets on the other end.
Now the Lions trail by 3, having scored the first 6 points of the game. Dobbins with the pull-up. You noted at the beginning of the show that he hasn't missed too many shots. There's one miss. And that will count, will it? Yes, it will for Daniel Northern as the foul is on Bailey. And Coach Carboletto unhappy that there wasn't a foul earlier in the offense.
Well, Northern took a bump there from Bustamante, and that's how strong Northern is. He takes the bump, and he's able to finish. And here's a guy, Daniel Northern, really liked what he's done this season. And, you know, he's the type of player that scores points without getting the ball a lot. You know, he'll chase the ball down. I had a word with him before the game. He's really enjoying playing with Dobbins because he feels like it frees him up to be more aggressive, to take more chances on both ends of the floor.
Well, he's second in the league in rebounding, Daniel Northern, with 11.5 boards per game. He's very energetic on the offensive glass, which, again, adds to the point that he doesn't necessarily need the ball to score. He can create points off second chance. Aliu drives through. Traveling violation will be the call on that one. Didn't get the shot off in time.
Well, into the game now, made a nice move to the baseline. It looked like he might have shuffled his feet. Coach Garboletto didn't agree. As you see here, yep, good call.
Here's Fontaine, round the screen. Gets up in the air, just gets it to Josie, over Aliu. Double team now, Northern. Backs out, gets it to Fontaine, he walked with it.
Wow!
Whoa, he went up high.
Oh, Fontaine.
Well, we have seen him in the slam dunk contest. Likes to get to the ring whenever he can.
He's about 5'10", and he went down the lane with the left hand and tried to throw it down, but he shoveled the feet early, and that's a travel. One travel down here, one travel down there.
It's a 1-point game, 4 minutes in. We were talking about how these teams give up a lot of points. We're on a reasonably high pace with 23 points on the board in 4 minutes. Another look at this foul call.
And Josie having a tough time dealing with Hessen. He's so strong down there, and probably one he should have made to convert the three-point play. But Hessen has the ability to post up small forwards and guards. He's done a good job with it so far.
Well, judging by the reaction of his coach, he definitely should have made it, because Tony Carboletto was less than impressed that he wasn't going to the line with just one free throw. When we saw the Tigers a couple of weeks ago, Tony said he should have had another 10 points in the game. Oh, good effort from Bailey to get the offensive rebound, and he draws the foul, will go to the line for 2.
I like the start so far from Mersey. They're aggressive, they have energy. It seems like when the loose ball has been there, they've been able to get it. Credit Bailey for getting his nose in there and getting an opportunity now to go to the line.
Well, there's a pause in the action here, so we'll take a break too. We'll be right back after this.
Anywhere in the world.
Move to the beat of London 2012 with Coca-Cola.
Did Mum email that recipe?
Here's a message from Mum.
Tell me Paris will be nice this weekend.
Should be pretty nice this weekend in Paris.
What's futurism?
When's the client landing?
Where am I meeting the estate agent?
It's at 12 Brook Street.
Is my brother here yet?
Here's Matt.
Lots of guys, hair loss can be a real worry.
The Belgravia Centre can help. Visit belgraviacentre.com, specialising in nothing but hair loss.
New movies every week, available to watch instantly with Sky Movies. Now that's something to smile about.
You better smile.
Upgrade now online and save £5. Go to sky.com/addmovies. No one brings you movies like Sky Movies.
Please help my mother. I need to find out if she's possessed.
Who are you?
Everyone knows the devil inside.
Hey now, this'll fill you with glee if you buy now. Nectar points are on me, we've 1,000 coins to give you. Buy car insurance through Confused.com. Collect your Nectar points from Confused.com.
Collect 1,000 Nectar points when you buy your car insurance through Confused.com.
Nectar points are on us on Confused.com.
G'day.
Dan, I'm at this fancy English barbecue. They're serving gold.
Oh, the Australian for chic.
But all they're saying is they've just got greenery in it.
No sausage.
Nah, just cucumber.
That is a crime against sliced bread.
Should I refuse to eat it on the grounds that I'm Australian? And a man?
No, mate. Obviously times are tough and they can't afford the beef. So eat the rabbit food and smile while you're doing it.
Righto. I'll give it a nudge.
Hooroo!
Hello, Bradley. You enjoying my little party?
Too right. And your secret's safe with me. Spend all the sandwich money on gold, eh? You little ripper.
Foster's Gold, 4.8% premium lager.
This is the new home of F1 in HD.
Well, it looks like as they come out of this timeout, Milton Keynes, they're going to make changes, wholesale changes as well, because the first 3 guys out are Youngblood, Gill, and Sturt, all of whom started the game on the bench, all of whom are now into the game.
That's a nice bench to have. I mean, you're talking about, 3 guys that could be starters in this league and have been starters recently in this league. And that's what makes Milton Keynes, a dangerous team that teams, would be concerned about playing as the season goes on, as they get, more time to gel with this new lineup.
Yeah, even if they do end up finishing 7th or 8th in the playoffs, number 1 and 2 seeds won't want to be coming here and playing Milton Keynes. was called on Bailey with the reach in. Looked like he knocked it away, but called for the foul.
Wow. I mean, I like the way Bailey was pressuring the ball there at half court. Let's see.
Ooh,
that's good defense by Bailey, you know. Got a lot of the basketball. Tough call for him.
Well, he now sits down and is replaced by Bustamante, and Sam Crichelli also checking into the game for the first time today. Bowles. Stops, goes, drives. Good hands from Hessen to knock it loose. Mersey come up with it. Bustamante, travel. A little European step there from the Spaniard.
Well, it's certainly a call that has been made often today. The teams shuffling their feet and being called for it. But good job so far from Mersey on defense. They've double teamed at the right time. Now they're back in the zone. Milton Keynes hasn't been able to get comfortable on the offensive end.
Yeah, Tony Garbaletto just changed the defense, and the two guys who were playing full court pressure ran back, and that's knocked out of bounds and will be a Lions ball. I think Mersey thought it just came off the leg of Dobbins.
Well, they're playing a 2-3 zone, and anytime the ball goes into the post, they're trapping down into the post, which is causing the big men, especially Dobbins, a little bit of trouble.
There's Youngblood out behind the arc for three, is short. Rebound alley-oop. Bustamante around the screen. Little stutter, drives in, kicks it out to Aliu. Aliu drives the lane, way short on that one. Barreling his way through. Dobbins pulls in the rebound, but picks up the dribble. Bustamante with the steal. Oh, stepping in, spinning to the hole.
Yes.
Draws the foul from Dobbins.
I like that spin move. I like to see a lot of more guys use it. It's very difficult to defend. You go one way, you went the quick spin, and he did a good job with that to draw the foul. And again, Milton Keynes had the rebound, but turned it over. Here's the spin. It's tough to defend. Comes to his left hand. He is a left-hander. Good move from on.
Youngblood sitting down with Northern checking back into the game. A couple of free throws for here, looking for his first points of the game, finding point number one.
59% from the foul line this season. Matt, excuse me.
Which sounds good from your perspective, doesn't it, Rob? The way your team shoots the free throw.
It never ends with you with the free throw.
Good rebound from Hessen. Aliu for three, halfway in. Great rebound from Crichelli to lay it back in.
Oh, that's what he does. He's versatile. He had 29 points the other night, but you know, normally he is a guy that can rebound. And right now, Mersey out hustling the Lions on the backboards.
And they lead by 7. Northern in the paint is fouled. I don't know whether it was, yeah, it was Hessen in there. That's called for the hold. Northern will go to line for the 2. It's first one on Miles Hessen.
It's been really clogged up right now in the paint, and that's what Coach Garbaletto talked about before the game. He wanted to put a lot of bodies in the paint and not allow Northern and Bolds and Dobbins to get any free space in there to go to work.
Northern misses the first free throw, and it is important to fill that lane when you're going against guys like Dobbins and Northern, both of whom could put 25 on the board against you if you give them too much space. Bustamante around the screen.
Nice.
Oh, great pass.
Nice.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Crichelli with the points, but made by the assist.
Without a doubt. And he's a guy that can make that pass, but also give Sam some credit for the way he dove hard to the basket. Bustamante with the find.
Gill. Stone. Lobbed into Northern. Did he walk with it? Yes, he did on the spin. Just needs one little power dribble in there.
Yeah, a lot of bodies around him when he gets a ball. I think the big guys from Milton Keynes have to make sure that they check the bodies that are around them. They may have the ability to kick it out. And I think an area that Milton Keynes has to improve at also is the shooting from the perimeter. They've struggled in the last 7 games, shooting 24% from three-point range. Now making some threes will open it up for the big guys.
Now that's a long 2 at the other end that goes over the top of the board and out of bounds. And Milton Keynes will get possession. They trail by 9, giving up 20 points in 6.5 minutes here.
And a lot of it, you know, I heard Northern before the game talk about their defensive struggles, but a lot of it has to do with the turnovers that they're giving away. When you give away those turnovers and give up the easy points, the points mount up on the board against you.
Here's Bolds driving through, trying to get out of that, and really they didn't need to foul him there. He was in a lot of pressure.
Yeah, that's a bad job because, you know, those 4 or 5 jerseys around him seemed like they had him covered. As you see here, he slices through the lane, jumps up, and Bustamante does get him on the arm. And you send a good free throw shooter like Bowles to the line for 2.
And you were talking about the turnovers. Milton Keynes already committed 7. That could easily have been turnover number 8 without a foul there.
7 is not a good way to start.
No. 1 a minute. Bolds doesn't get the first free throw to go.
80% free throw shooter, Bolds. Been to the line 105 times this year. Gets to the line a lot and usually makes a lot.
This time he does make it. But still an 8-point lead to the Mersey Tigers here in a vital playoff game in Milton Keynes.
Milton Keynes drops to the zone.
Hessen penetrates, trying to get it to Williams. It bounced back to Crichelli in the paint, can't quite convert. Williams making a nuisance of himself, but eventually it came out of bounds and Milton Keynes get the ball.
Point blank range there, had a good look. Crichelli there in the middle of the paint would have wanted to make that one. That was an easy one.
Gill driving through the lane, kicks it out to Bolts from behind the arc. That's short. Sturt racing hard, just over tipped it. Bustamante off the rebound, kicking it out. Oh, there's a collision. Goaltend. There was a collision between Sturt and Bolts, and that's how the ball got there. And there was a goaltend by Dobbins. Let's have another look.
Wow. I saw Bolds there crash, and that's dangerous. The leg hit the leg, and Bolds is over here in front of us. Looks like he's in a little bit of a pain, and he's going to come out of the game right now. Guy you want to see holding the leg.
Well, he went off under his own steam and putting a lot more weight on. He came up hobbling, but he looked in a better shape as he sat down. Hopefully it's just a brief interlude for him. It's Pedrosa's checked in for him.
There's a lot of times you play the 2-3 zone and you sit back in it and you're passive. But I like what Mersey's doing right now. They're aggressive in it. They're trapping. They're jumping in passing lanes. And they're giving Milton Keynes a lot of problems with it.
Northern shot rattles out. Dobbins with the offensive glass, and that's what he does.
Well, that's important to keep him off the boards. He's a load down there. And the good thing with Dobbins is he has a nice soft touch when he gets it around the basket. Nice job.
Oh, what a pass that is to Capers from Bustamante for 2.
It was like a missile going down there. Nice job by Bustamante, who came here from Spain, known as an assist man. Nice look, love that.
Sturt in the corner, hits a 3 at the other end for the Lions. They needed that.
Well, he certainly can make 3s from the corner. We know that up in Leicester. As Sturt stands there and knocks it down, I think that'll be important, like I said before, for them to establish that from the perimeter, because then it opens up for Bolds, then it opens up for Dobbins and Northern in the paint.
Yeah, Sturt hit a game-winning 3 up in Leicester a few weeks back, right on the buzzer. And he's got his first shot to go down here today. Interesting battle at the top of the key here. Spain against Portugal. Bustamante and Pedrosa. Pedrosa going past him. Sturt again, same spot, different result. And eventually Williams comes down with the rebound. Bustamante sees a gap, drives through, dumps it off to Capers.
I love those point guards that can drop the dimes off. Bustamante goes right, goes left, keeps his head up. Great look.
Bustamante with 4 assists already in this ball game. Gill, that'll be worth 3 if it goes. It doesn't. Another offensive rebound for Dobbins. Back out to Sturdy. Thought about the 3, but turned it down. 5 offensive rebounds for the Lions here as Sturt fires up, hits another one from behind the arc.
Nice play from Pedrosa. They did a good job setting a screen at the top against the zone. Pedrosa kicked it to Sturt, who hits another one.
Oaten slips, gets the ball away though. Crichelli fires up, tough shot for 2.
Wow. Off the dribble, pull up, nice shot.
Pedrosa fires up from behind the arc, little short. Jelly pulls in the rebound. Bustamante has a glance at the clock. There's about an 8-second differential between shot and game, so Milton Keynes will get one back. Behind the back pass there, Williams. Bustamante penetrates, tosses it up, rattles in halfway down, and Milton Keynes can run the clock down here if they want to. Gill might not. Gives it back to Sturt again. No. And there's a foul. I think Dobbins committing it underneath, going after the offensive rebound. Then it will be 2 free throws. So actually Milton Keynes still have a chance at the last shot of the game, but they might be a further 2 points. They could be 10 points behind here. They won't be, as the first one runs out.
He's only been to the line 6 times before this game in 5 games. Was in Estonia earlier in the year. Come back to England, Mersey.
Makes the second. It's a 9-point Mersey lead. They come with some full court pressure with 8 seconds to play here in the first. Bolds breaks it on his own. Still Bolds stops, drives in, throws round to Gill. Gill fires up on the buzzer. It's too long. Credit Bustamante for getting a hand out. And they started slowly, the Tigers, but they've done really well here in this first quarter.
Well, the defense, I thought, has done a good job, but offensively, 29 on the board. I think Bustamante has done a great job of running things with some good passes. Great start for Coach Garbaletto and the Tigers.
It certainly is, and I'm sure he will be delighted. Work for Milton Keynes to do here at the MK Arena. We've reached the end of one. It's the Tigers who lead by 9. We'll be right back with more action after this break.
Attention, Britain! Vernons.com calling. Vernons Casino is now online with over 150 great games. We've got blackjack, roulette, poker, big-name slots, and massive jackpots. Get £20 free today. So why wait, Britain? Visit Vernons.com now.
At the limits of your ability, you need to hydrate fast. You need to replace the electrolytes you lose in sweat. An isotonic performance fuel to take you faster, stronger, for longer. Lucozade Sport.
If you got to know me, I think that you would like me very much. Yeah, if you got to know me, I think that you would like me very much.
Next time you're out driving, look out for Nick and Helen, and Tom, and Dave, and Amy, and Paul, and Big Chris, and Trevor, and Kev, and Matthew.
We all brush our teeth in the mornings. But whenever we eat during the day, our plaque acid reaches harmful levels. Chewing Wrigley's extra sugar-free gum helps to neutralize plaque acid and keep your teeth clean.
Eat, drink, chew. Extra.
Sky Sports has just got even better. We've launched a brand new channel dedicated to Formula One. The only place to see all races live and uninterrupted. Plus, Sky Sports is the only place to enjoy the Masters across all 4 days. And all of this summer's England international cricket live. Upgrade now and get all 6 Sky Sports channels to enjoy an amazing year of sport. Go to sky.com/getsports or call this number.
In the end, some will surrender, and some will fight. Mass Effect 3. Out now on Xbox 360.
One nation will rise. One will be made of more. Guinness, made of more.
Silence the irritation with Nivea for Men Sensitive. And now there's new Sensitive deodorant.
Here's the story of a man who's not like you or me. Well, he nearly died going supersized in a documentary. Morgan Spurlock, Morgan Spurlock. He's a man you know is going far. Morgan Spurlock, Morgan Spurlock. He's the king of New Britannia.
This is the new home of F1 in HD.
Welcome back to Milton Keynes. Bustamante brings it forward for the Tigers, looking for their first double-figure lead of the game. Has screens right and left, zips it back out to Aliou, turns down the three-point shot. Bustamante drives in, tosses it up high for two.
I love that. He hesitated a little bit, and then the little guy floated it in the lane. A masterclass at the point guard position right now from Bustamante.
His first 2 points of the game, but he's been involved in 10 with his 4 assists. Bowles, Stoke, Northern with the crowd chanting down the shot clock, has it batted away. That was almost an 8th turnover there.
And that was the man-to-man. So the mixing up defenses is causing the Lions trouble. That's where you need one of your guards to recognize that early and get you into what you need to be in.
4 on the shot clock for the Lions. Got to get it in. Do get it in, but only to Crucelli, who steals it away. Capers out on the break. Capers to the finger. Oh, what a block by Northern. Tony Garboletto arguing that might be a goaltend. No chance. That was thrown out by Daniel Northern.
Oh, what a play. He comes from a long way. He says, get that out of here. Not today. And he's all over the back of Capers on the ground. And Marlon looks like he is in a lot of pain. It was incidental contact. He did not mean it, but when he jumped up to block the shot, he landed on his back, and Capers in a lot of pain right now.
As the perspiration is just wiped up and we're ready to go here in the second quarter. We're only 50 seconds in, but Mersey with a nice 11-point lead here. Bustamante throws it back to Hessen. Here he is running around the screen, the Spanish guard. Nice little move, pulls up. Oh, that was a nice play, just didn't have enough on the shot. Gill, got to stop him in transition. Oh, too much on it. Sturp with the offensive glass, sticks it back.
Wow, nice rebound from Sturp. But Gill was a floor to get to the basket, and Sturp finishes it up.
Crucelli throws it back to Hessen, almost walked with it, just held his back foot. Bustamante. Hessen fires up from behind the arc, off the back of the ring, and it came back in his direction, but Robert Youngblood was there first. Bolds pulls up, nice.
Wow, that's tough to stop. He gave a little bit of a shake there and was able to hit the fadeaway jump shot.
Tony Garboletto tried to get a timeout there. I don't think he booked it in time, but he just wants to call pause to the game for a second. Bailey dumps off to Hessen, who's fouled as Stoke went to the basket. And you can see there, as we cut away to the free throws, Tony Garboletto just trying to explain his position as to why he wasn't happy on that last play. And the referee happy enough with it that time around, having warned him previously. It's good to see some conversation between the officials and the coaches, always helps. Full court pressure coming here from Mersey. Gill is lightning fast and draws the foul, and you have to stop Gill in the backcourt. Once he crosses the line, if he's at full tilt, there's no stopping him.
Yeah, with the left hand this time too, as he drives, and looks like Hessen reached in to stop the layup attempt. And you know, Gill's had an up and down season for the Lions. He is a guy, though, that can come in and get hot in a hurry.
It was Hessen who got called for the foul, and it was his second personal. Bustamante and Bailey also on 2 for the Lions, as Gill can't convert from the free throw line.
An 80% free throw shooter as well, Gill. 12 points per game for him on the year.
He makes the second. Stolen away by Gill. You won't catch him in the break.
Wow.
And he can elevate too.
Well, they got a couple little guys on this team that can take off. Gill Woodham changed defenses here. That got the turnover, a little bit of a trap. 1-2-2.
And they're struggling there, but they do break through it open. Drives in. Stolen away again by Bolds. Bolds to nice. Gill. Gill lays it up. Northern tips it out of bounds. And it will be a Tigers ball, but the home fans wanting a foul on that play.
Another steal there from Bolds. He is a guy that can make the steals, 3 steals a game. I think he's the league leader.
Yes, he is. Here's another look at it. He gets up and just reads where the pass is going.
Great anticipation. He does gamble at times, but it does result in steals and in baskets on the other end. And again, you see they're up with the 1-2-2, looking for the trap.
And they've missed Oaten at the back. Good pass down court to find him. I think Bolds was calling help up for the trap, and they just lost the man down on the wing there.
Tigers in the zone now.
Youngblood gets it to Sturdy, just bobbled it for a second. Back to Bolds. Double figures on the shot clock. Gill down to Bolds, got to fire it up, does fire it up, it's short. Rebound pulled in by Bailey. Bailey spins out to Aliou. Good finish by Dave Aliou.
Dave has a nice little stroke, either from 15 feet, 20 feet. Nice job. Good rotation on it. Great shooter.
Sturt. Had Bustamante right behind him. Here's Sturt again, driving past him this time. Dumps it off. Aliou got a hand on that. Out to Bolds. Bolds fires up long 2. Goes up high over the backboard. That's still live, and that will be a goaltend. It went in anyway.
Their last 3 games since Dobbins came on board, 10 offensive rebounds, 16 offensive rebounds, 14 offensive rebounds.
Bailey for the Tigers. Lead is down to 7. Bustamante with the shot clock ticking down, drives in, floats another one up high, soft touch.
Nice job. He froze Youngblood there and was able to fade back and hit the shot.
Dobbins skips it round. That's a high one that Gill went up to pull in, gets it to Youngblood, blocked from behind by Aliou, and that will be a Lions ball.
That was a nice catch from Gill on that skip pass. And Sarah Youngblood, good hands to catch it, but good play from Aliou to block it out of bounds.
Aliou trying to claim it might have came off Youngblood last. The referee having none of it. Sturt to inbound for Milton Keynes. Tosses it back out to Youngblood. Sturt in the corner for 3. That one's too long. Northern had the inside position, but could only get a hand on it to tip it out of bounds.
Still struggling from beyond the arc. Tigers daring them to shoot it out there. The Lions not able to convert.
They've missed 12 now of their 15 attempts, Milton Keynes, from that distance. Aliou halfway in from 17 feet, but nothing going. Bolts has it. Bounces it down to Dobbins. Dobbins backing down. Good defense from Aliou, nice, and he grabs the rebound.
He's played good defense today, Aliou. He has the size to bang with these guys. Good job.
Bustamante skips it around. Couldn't quite get it over the long arms of Sturt. Kicks out to Bolds. Dobbins jams it in.
It all started with the steal from Sturt. He does have long arms, but I love the outlet pass from Northern. That outlet pass set up the jam for Dobbins.
Midway through the second period here in Milton Keynes, the Lions trailing the Tigers. That's almost stolen away by Bolt. They trail by 9. That is stolen away this time by Youngblood. Can he keep it in bounds? Williams diving on the floor, knocked loose off Bolt's legs, and somehow Mersey come up with it.
Big Mike Williams went after that like a linebacker to get the ball. And good hustle so far from both teams. As you see here, watch Big Mike Williams, who is huge in person. Loses it, Bolts, and a dive. Good call, Neil Wilkinson off Bolts' leg.
Bustamante steps back, fires up for 3. Oh, knocks it down, and Youngblood gives him a look as if it's a great shot. I had a hand in your face.
It was good defense from Youngblood, but Bustamante again has a good feel for the game, as you see there as he stepped back and hit the 3.
Bold, nice. With a little head fake, does that as well as anybody in the league, that little up and under. They can't get any points on it.
Oh, yeah.
Bustamante, great bounce pass. Bailey throws it up and got caught from behind. I think it was Youngblood who might have fouled him.
That was a nice pass from Bustamante. One-handed, hit Devin Bailey in stride. And Bailey will go to line. Here you see one-handed, nice pass. Jumps up, and good call. Contact from Youngblood. Timeout from Coach New.
Yeah, they've struggled a little bit for consistency, the Tigers, but I mean, a class example is you talk about they lost to Sheffield on Friday. They'd beaten Sheffield the week before. Dave Aliu's been in and out with fitness concerns, and that's a big miss for them.
No doubt. I mean, he has the experience. He was an important player last year on that championship winning team that they had. And as you see today on both ends of the floor, and not only does he has the strength, but the intelligence defensively, the intelligence offensively. You know, it's hard to, when you look at the stat sheet, sometimes that doesn't show up. But Coach Garbaletto happy Aliu is back in the lineup.
And he doesn't seem to be showing any adverse effects from the problems he's suffered, with knee and ankle problems he's had in recent weeks. Screen, Bowles goes round, little stutter, gets into the lane, pulls up, little short. Northern with an offensive rebound, tried to jam it back down.
Wow, big hands from Northern. He palmed it and jammed it down. I think he wanted to foul, but as always, aggressive on the backboards.
He looks pumped up right now, Northern. Bustamante round the screen. Big screen it is too from Williams. Shot goes up from Cuccelli, doesn't quite get there. Bustamante knocks it loose. Cuccelli off the glass for 2. Credit the guard for going after the loose ball.
I thought he made a great pass to Cuccelli the first time, but then he got
Here's another look at that last score, Rob, with
bang! Wow! Northern, big hand, strong, throws it down.
Pedroso pulls up off the back of the ring, might come to him. No, Aliu gets there first, and Bustamante cleans up. Kicks it out long to Aliu. Good pass. Aliu trying to find a gap. There probably wasn't one there, and ends up turning the ball over. Sturt, Bolts backs out. Now he drives baseline, pulls up. Oh, was that a pass?
Yes, it was. Nice play from Bowles. That was a good pass. And Northern is always moving. That's what I like about him. You know, he doesn't sit there and wait for the ball to come to him. He goes and gets it. A little hot streak right now for Northern.
Bailey drives around, gets it out to Cuccelli in the corner, halfway round, and Sturt with the rebound. Still a 10-point lead for the Tigers. Lob towards Dobbins. That's a mismatch, Dobbins against Bustamante, but Dobbins throws it into the backcourt, and that will be a backcourt violation. And Dobbins really should have gone there. He had the guard on his back.
Well, they sent in some double teams to him. There was a little help, and he's had trouble with that today. He struggled when Mersey has brought the extra man to him to find the right read.
Here's a look, you see, but he's there. Williams just comes into shot now, but that's a sloppy pass trying to find Sturt.
Good play by Pedroso to chase that down and not give up the layup.
Bustamante again from behind the arc, hits for a second time today.
Wow, good job by Mersey moving the basketball. They're moving it really well today. And it's resulted in a lot of open looks, and Bustamante knocks another one down.
Whoa, Bowles was trying to throw that to Northern. It almost went in.
Oh, that was casual. Now, right now, Milton Keynes very casual with the basketball. Dobbins the sloppy turnover. Bowles the sloppy turnover as he gets a seat on the bench for that one.
Well, I make that their 12th turnover of the first half. These two teams, I believe, are 1 and 2 in the league in turnovers.
Sorry, Daniel. Dangerous time right now for the Lions. 13 down. And, you know, they want to cut into this lead before they go into halftime. Mersey seems to have all the answers.
Alley-oop from behind the arc. Yes! It's another one from downtown. And the lead is up to 16.
Another great pass from Bustamante. It wasn't great that it was fancy or anything, but it was right on time to a shooter, and Alley-oop knocks it down.
Nice spin from Dobbins, and he just got a little slap from Alley-oop, and Alley-oop turns to his coach and goes, yeah, that was my foul.
Well, that's a frustrated guy there, Dobbins. He got the ball in the middle of the floor, and it was a nice spin move to draw the foul. You know, had a lot of opportunities today, Dobbins. He's only taken 3 shots. So when he got that ball in the middle, he put his head down and got to the basket.
But the Lions have been struggling from this range. They've been 50% up until that point. They dropped below that now. Makes the second one. Bustamante, oh, what a pass. Capers back into the game after that early back trouble. Couldn't quite catch that one. Alley-oop from behind the arc, not this time. And Dobbins grabs the rebound. Gets it out to Gill. Moves it on to Fontaine. Fontaine driving hard, throws it up. Northern gets it. There are bodies all over the place, and Northern lays it in.
Northern, right place at the right time. Yeah.
Alley-oop just getting a warning there for a flop anymore, and he'll get a technical.
I thought that might have been a charge there too. I was surprised that they didn't call it. Fontaine was out of control on the baseline, tossed it up. But credit Northern again, who's having a good game so far, who was around the rim, able to grab it and put it in for his 9th point of the half.
Maybe just tried to oversell it to the official, even though that was a big screen from Crichelli at the halfway line. Alley-oop. This time he steps into the elbow with the jump shot. That rebound is pulled in by Northern. Gill. Pedroso. Back out to Gill and Fontaine now. Fontaine fires up from behind the arc. Too long. Bustamante gets there first. Tried to go behind the back. Fortunately for him, Crichelli picked up the loose ball. And Crichelli sets another big screen. It's out to Oak. Drives in the corners, Bustamante. Noise just cranked up a little bit by the home fans. Alley-oop, big shot for 3 just before halftime. Doesn't get the shot to go. Couldn't quite pull in the rebound, and Tony Garbaletto calls a timeout with 12.1 seconds to go. Full court pressure from the Tigers. 12.1 seconds left on the clock.
Interesting.
Sturt to inbound.
Interesting full court pressure here with the Lions. They're usually a team that likes that pressure and gets it up the court.
Sturt throws it long. It's going to be picked up by Crichelli, and Gill just went underneath him, and he landed hard. Gill's arguing against it, but he took his legs out from underneath him. He couldn't catch the ball.
Oh boy, and he landed hard, and he is in a lot of pain. Looks like it's wow.
It's a poor pass, really, and you see Crichelli had the ball, and Gill just came underneath him.
Yeah, that was a bad pass from Sturt.
He is going to sit down. Capers is going to check back into the game.
We'll give Coach Garbaletto credit for the timeout with the full court pressure. The Lions did not expect it, didn't react well to it. Sturt with a terrible pass, and Crichelli was there, and a scary fall for him. Looks like he's looking at him on the bench. Looks like he's okay.
So now the Tigers can have the final shot here in this first half. They already lead by 13. Bustamante with a little runner, not quite. Oh, Northern looked like he was going to land awkwardly. Schuster has to fire it from the halfway line. It is short, but an excellent first half for the Mersey Tigers. They put 50 points on the board here in this first half and lead by 13.
Well, they've been in control. You know, ever since the first few minutes, they've been in control on both ends of the floor. Milton Keynes going to have to go into the locker room and figure out a way to get better looks on the offensive end.
Well, Mersey are one of the lowest scoring teams in the BBL. 51 points at halftime. We've got third quarter action when we return.
Every practice session, qualifying and race day. The Australian Grand Prix, live and uninterrupted, only on Sky Sports F1. Practice starts this Thursday night, 1 a.m., Sky Sports F1 HD.
BT winter deals are now on. Get BT Total Broadband and unlimited UK calls anytime for just £16 a month. And now free for 3 months. To get this deal, call 0800 002 002 or go to bt.com/winterdeals.
My mother is possessed.
The church is covering this up.
You guys are performing exorcisms without the church's permission.
The devil inside. Why would you come to Ireland just to drive along our country roads? Just to marvel at our historic sites? Or stand and stare at our statues? We want you to jump in, ride like the wind, be swept up by our history and dazzled by our stories. Let them speak to you, captivate you. Oh, she's smitten. Go on, jump into Ireland. Visit discoverireland.com.
You're a world-class smuggler, man.
I got 2 kids now. My cowboy days are over.
You can't just walk away.
We're going to war.
Say goodbye to your wife. Blood in the air.
I'm coming for you.
Contraband in cinemas Friday.
Come on, let's get back downstairs.
Yeah, in a bit.
Come on.
Yeah, in a bit.
What are you doing?
Stop being weird.
I don't want to.
Look, we'll go downstairs in a bit.
No! Because I want to! Let go! Let go!
This is a Kia, the Kia Sportage. We could show it off-roading, climbing steep hills, and perhaps throw in a shot of it splashing through a muddy puddle in slow motion. We could also show it driving across a moonlight terrain somewhere in Iceland. But are you really going to do that? Besides, the dirt would spoil how good it looks. Park the cliches. Drive the Kia Sportage.
Over the last year, 500,000 Britons suddenly just upped sticks and decided to move somewhere new. LV. And they all probably moved their car insurance for the same reason. The price, right? Fact is, our no-claims discount can reach a whopping 75% off. Over 1,000 people a day are joining LV. Join them and you could enjoy cheaper car insurance too. Call 0800 656 656 or go to lv.com.
This is the new home of F1 in HD.
Welcome back to Milton Keynes, where Tony Garboletto and his Mersey Tigers squad had an excellent first half to lead here by 13. If they could have kept Milton Keynes off the glass, it could have been even better.
Yeah, they've done a great job. You know, they've mixed the defenses up and they've moved the basketball well. And I think Bustamante has had a hand in a lot of baskets, 10 points, 5 assists, but his overall organization of the team has paid dividends so far. But some of the stats that jump out at me for Milton Keynes: 3 for 18 beyond the arc. But they have 11 offensive rebounds, and with the 20-second chance points, they've kept themselves within striking distance. But they had 11 turnovers in the first half, and if they're going to get back into the game, they're going to have to take care of the ball better than that.
Yeah, 20-second chance points, as you say, but 14 points off turnovers against Milton Keynes.
And that kills you as a coach, you know, and that's what Coach New had to be talking about at halftime. Take care of the basketball, keep attacking the glass. And one thing you know about Milton Keynes is they are a team that plays with runs, and, you know, Coach Garbaretto at halftime will know that they have another run in them.
Well, Milton Keynes will be hoping they can get that run going early on as they get us underway, and that's tipped away. Bowles a bit lax there as Bailey tipped it out, but both teams going back with their starting lineups. Bowles. Waiting for Dobbins to come up high, and then he kicks it out to Josie in the corner. Shot clock down to 6. It's into Northern. Northern to the runner. Hang time doesn't quite go. Williams trying to pull it away. Williams just beats it away from everybody, and eventually Northern is called for a
Get out of my way, he said. He went in there and grabbed the rebound. Williams, we talked about how big he is. Give me that. Some big guys on the floor today. Good job from Williams. Come in. The rebound.
And that also saw the third foul whistled against as Aliou fires up the 3, doesn't quite go. Good rebound from Hessen inside, little head fake, kicks it out, but Fontaine read it, stole it away. Oh, still going. Fontaine to the basket, lays it in.
Fontaine with a little spark with the steal, and he had eyes on the basket from the minute he stole the ball, coast to coast for the layup. See here, good steal, takes it all the way for 2.
Bustamante given some space, that one doesn't quite go. Williams pulls in the rebound. Bustamante screens right and left, goes left. Oh! It was a good idea. Williams just wasn't ready for it.
I thought it was a great pass. You know what made it great? He looked the other way, and he saw Williams out of the corner of his eyes and gave Williams a look like, hey, buddy, you got to catch that one. Good pass again for Bustamante. Williams should have held on.
Fontaine around the screen. That's a bit high. Josie managed to pull it in. Dobbins going hard, can't convert. Good rebound again from Williams. Bustamante driving in, has Aliou wide open up top. Lobbed into Hessen, goes up, and he's challenged, nothing doing. And there's going to be a foul on Bailey on the loose ball.
Wow, good post position for Hessen. I thought he got fouled by Northern. Let's see again. He goes up. Looks like a foul to me. I know the referee said he went straight up and down, but looks like he came over and fouled him. Tough call there, because Hessen would have went to the line for 2.
Bailey called for his 3rd foul there. Bowles penetrates, fires it up. Oh, tough one, doesn't quite go though. Ball bobbling about, it's tipped out to Fontaine, throws it back into Dobbins. Dobbins trying to get some space, but Williams says none shall pass.
That's a mountain in there.
Nice, oh, what a block. And for the 2nd time in a game, Northern with a block and a Tiger ending up on the floor injured.
Wow, look at this, comes out of nowhere and swats it. And yeah, Bailey hit his backside on the ground, but Northern's athleticism is a joy to watch. He changes ends so well for a big man. And down on the other end, you know, you look at Dobbins, he's a big guy. He's standing next to Mike Williams, he looks small. One of the only guys in the league that Dobbins goes against that is, you know, that much bigger than him. And so far, 2nd half, Williams has stood tall underneath and protected the basket for Mersey.
Bowles trying to steal that, but just ran along the line. And Bustamante will try again from the other side. Driving through. Oh, blocked again by Northern!
Oh, Northern putting on a show with the blocks.
Bowles for 3. Oh, in and out. Josie going after the loose ball, but he can only knock it out of bounds. It'll be a Tigers ball.
Good hustle from Josie there, trying to get the rebound. The crowd trying to get into it now, and Northern's blocks have got them fired up.
And Dobbins is also trying to fire them up. Lobbed in, jammed down by Hessen.
He is a guy that it can get off the ground and throw it down, but the pass was a nice one, and Hessen dunks it home.
Northern is down the other end of the floor. He's not caught up with his team. I think he might have hurt himself. He's still hobbling about. But they've not stopped the game. He's back into the middle of the zone. Bustamante will stop and go out to alley-oop. Hessen fires up for three. Bit of a line drive, that one. Bowles all the way to the hole, can't convert. Bodies on the floor, out on the other end is alley-oop.
Yeah. More fakes than anybody in the league, David Alley-oop. He uses that fakes to his advantage for the two.
It's never a bad option when a guy's chasing you, just to let him run right by. Fontaine attacking the basket is fouled. He's asking for a basket as that was swatted away by Hessen. I don't think they'll give him that. Here's another look. There's the foul. Goes up. That's a clean block.
Nice block, too. I mean, we got some guys that are tossing balls around, and Northern was limping, and he'll come out of the game. Now, Lions hope it's nothing serious.
He looks okay as he goes to the bench. Sturton Youngblood have come in for Northern and Josie. He's sitting down, so he looks okay on that. Fontaine can't convert on the first free throw. Oh, that one doesn't go either. Hessen with the rebound. Milton Keynes really struggling from the free throw line in today's game. They're 5 of 12 now from behind the arc. Bustamante around the screen. Fires up for three. Oh, in and out.
Nice rebound.
It was Dobbins who rose highest. Sturt drives along the baseline, loses it. Bustamante has it 3-on-2 here. Gets it to Cricelli, goes up and lays it in.
You know, as a point guard, you have to know when to make the pass. You can't give it too early, you can't give it too late. But Bustamante has that natural feel for the game that he comes down on the break, he gives it right on time, and Cricelli makes the layup. Nice play.
Here's a team who average 85, 86 points a game, capable of putting up 100 quite easily. And 25 minutes into this one, they've only got 40 points on the board. Bolt's trying to do something about that, and Hessen went up, and then his arms came down. He was fine as he went up. If we watch on the replay, good, and it's as he goes down that they're always going to call that.
Well, we'll see. I mean, you know, if he went down and he hit the ball, then that would have been a good play. But there's a guy, Bowles, who comes out of the timeout down 17 and says, you know what? I'm taking it to the hoop, and I'm taking it strong. And that's what he did there. And give him credit for that, trying to get his team going.
I agree with you, the point you made. But even if he gets the ball, the referee sees the arms coming down more often than not, they're going to call a foul on him.
Well, it is a tough call to make.
Lions fans, their arms in there. It's a little celebration thing they do after free throws. And on makes, they just all do that together.
Well, they're trying to get it.
Yeah, they're trying to get it to feed the team.
Yeah, they're trying. Give them credit for trying to get their team going. Down 15.
Bustamante. Owen fires up. He just towed the line on that as he squared up. He just touched the line.
Good call. We can see that from here, and the lefty stroke knocks it down.
Lobbed up towards Dobbins. Did well to catch it and then finish the play off.
Nice pass from Gill. Breakdown on defense by the Tigers.
Kelly thought about a quick fire three and then wisely decided against get into a set play. Oh, Bustamante drives right through. He had screens right and left and surprised the defense by going right down the middle.
Yeah, they anticipated him using either the left or the right side, but a smart player takes the middle. Wanted the foul, but didn't get it.
Alley-oop. That's a bit high. Bustamante can't pull it in, and Gill comes up with the loose ball. Gill gets it onto Bolt, spinning to the hole, nice. Oh, he didn't get enough on it. Looked like an easy 2. Just didn't quite have enough on it.
It was a good move for Bolt, and 99 times out of 100, he'll put that one in.
Bustamante. Oh, with a little step up. Bustamante now drives in, kicks out to the corner, stepped on the line. And so one of them, you see it quite often. Guy in the corner, as he wants to go forward, that back foot touches the sideline.
Good call by Neil Wilkinson, right on that one. Bustamante did a pretty good job of penetrating and kicking it out.
Aliu sits down. Williams comes in to fill the paint there. He's going to stand right under the basket. Try and deny Bolds, and Dobbins getting in. Bolds with the head fake, loses the ball though, gets it back. Zips it out to Gill. Start from behind the arc. No, still they have their troubles from behind the line. Bustamante. The Crucelli shot doesn't go. Start fighting with Williams for it. Williams is caught for the foul.
Nice play by Crucelli there. He made a nice move to get the open shot, but he couldn't knock it down. Good effort by Williams here. He gets called for the foul, but you like to see this out of your big guy. Not giving up on the play, trying to get the offensive rebound.
Well, he did get a round of applause from his coach. Sturt driving through the middle, throws one up, hopefully. Who did that touch last? It was Capers, so it will be a Lions ball.
You talk about having size, and you look at big men sometimes, and you look at their numbers and you say, well, how many points did he get? How many rebounds did he get? But with Mike Williams right now, it doesn't matter because he is clogging the lane and making it difficult for them to score.
Yeah, there's no statistic for how many shots did he intimidate like that.
He is dominating the game right now underneath the basket.
Bustamante drives through, has it knocked away, but illegally so. The foul is called on the floor first by Steph Gill.
It looked like he drives here, takes the foul. Ooh. Maybe that was a 2-shot foul. They put it out underneath.
Well, time, the friend of the Tigers at the moment. I don't suppose they will mind the opportunity to take off another 14 seconds. They'd like some points at the end of it. Bustamante fires up for 3. Yes, all string.
And a big screen for Mike Williams there. And that was a tough screen to get around. And Bustamante uses it well. He knows he has that big guy there. And he is controlling things here at Milton Keynes.
18 points now the lead as Gill tries to reply with 3 of his own and does.
We've seen him get hot in here before. If I were the Tigers, I would pay close attention to Gill, because if there's a guy that can get going, it is him.
Only the 4th make from behind the arc for the Lions today. They've missed 17 as Capers gets an easy 2.
Well, Capers got the deuce, but Bustamante again with the drive and the dish.
He's an assist away from a double-double now. The Spanish guard. Foul is called on Capers.
Gill drove to the basket, kicked it out. A little bit of a reach in there. You'd like to see them let that one go. Play was going on. Coach Garbaletto certainly would have liked to see him let that one go, as we see him hands on the head on the sidelines here.
Bailey will check in. Bustamante will sit down. 13 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds. And I think Tony's not happy that Gill was given shots for this.
Well, I think they're in the bonus right now. I think that was, the call was, he was on the floor.
Yeah.
And being in the bonus, he gets the 2.
Misses the second. And there's a foul on the rebound. Is it on Williams? Yeah, it is. So it'll be another 2 free throws. This time Sturt will go.
That's something that drives a coach crazy. Free throw line. Supposed to block out to get the rebound. And miss it. And you foul him and give him another chance.
Well, there's a real mismatch on the rebound. Just as you look in the front of your screen there, you've got Steph Gill and Mike Williams. That's about as big and as small as it gets in the BBL. Although Gill can elevate, so don't rule him out.
They're laughing right now, too.
Not needed as Sturt makes them both. Capers in the corner with the jump shot, doesn't go. Pacelli with the rebound, throws it back into Williams. Williams going to work little baby hook, gets his first points of the game.
All right, Mike, give me the ball. I've been working on defense. Nice job.
Sturt. Bolds on the far side. Into Youngblood. Sturt along the baseline, lays it in.
Well, we've seen Youngblood over the years play. He's been able to score. He's been able to rebound, but he's a great passer. And right there, he makes that nice look-away pass for the lane.
Foul is called off the ball. I think it's Youngblood as Williams tried to post him up. His third personal foul.
He's going to roll to the basket, and Youngblood looked like he had a hold of his arm, and now it's his third foul.
Northern checks back into the game for him. Baylor gets it into Williams. Williams brings the ball down low, then does get it up. Back out to Oden for three. That's a little short. And Sturt is first to it. This lead is down to 14 now, and that makes it 11 from behind the arc. Bolds.
Bolds, just a quick pull-up. How do you stop that? Because you have to back up. You have to make sure you get to the paint so he doesn't go by you. If he's able to pull up from three like that in transition, tough to stop.
Oden fires up, doesn't convert. Lions can get this back into single figures here as we approach the end of this quarter. Gill's three doesn't go. Good rebound from Dobbins. Goes up, lays it in. It's down to only 9.
Here they come. A quick shot from Gill, but Dobbins did not give up on the play, and the Lions now feel like they're back in it.
Big last few seconds here of this third quarter as Oden drives to the basket, can't convert. Northern with the rebound. Here comes Gill pushing, has Dobbins ahead. Goes to Bolds. Bolds steps up, towed the line. It's only worth 2, but it's a big 2.
A nice pass from Gill in transition, and that's what they do. They get out and run, and Bolds feeling it right now. And this run here with Bustamante off the court.
Bailey drives through, gets it to Pacelli. Pacelli fires up, still can't convert. They might get one back. Oh, Bolds loses it out of bounds. It went to Mike New. He tried to deflect it back in, but...
Nice try, Mike. Tried to make a touch pass to one of his players. A couple empty possessions here for the Tigers on the offensive end. They got some decent looks, but they don't look as smooth running their stuff with Bustamante off the court. But Coach Garbaletto needs to give him a rest for the fourth quarter.
There was just a question on that last bold shot as to whether it was a 3 or a 2, and I think it was a definite 2. And there's 5 seconds remaining, so we're good to go. 5 seconds, big play here for the Tigers. They need a score. They need to inbound the ball first. They just about get it to Aliou. Aliou pulls up long 2, doesn't go. Williams can't get the rebound. And what a tremendous finish to the third quarter by Milton Keynes. Dobbins playing cheerleader, trying to get the crowd rallied, but the play on court in the last 2 minutes has been excellent by the Lions.
It has, and that's, you know, Coach Garbaletto knew that was coming. He said to me at halftime he expected a run out of them. But now Tigers will have to sit down, get ready to handle it, and probably put Bustamante back on the court, because when he's out on the court, they seem to be in control.
Well, we have some drama still to come in this ball game. At the end of 3, it's the Tigers leading the Lions by 7. Fourth quarter action after this.
Live this Saturday, a boxing double. First from Sheffield, the Fight Builders War of the Roses. Undefeated Kell Brook takes on Manchester's Matthew Hatton to decide Britain's #1 welterweight. Then, from Madison Square Garden, Matthew Macklin has another world title shot against the premier middleweight on the planet, Sergio Martinez. A night of world-class boxing Saturday from 9, Sky Sports 1.
Live this Saturday, a boxing double. First from Sheffield, the Fight Builders War of the Roses. Undefeated Kell Brook takes on Manchester's Matthew Hatton to decide Britain's #1 welterweight. Then, from Madison Square Garden, Matthew Macklin has another world title shot against the premier middleweight on the planet, Sergio Martinez. A night of world-class boxing Saturday from 9, Sky Sports 1. Enjoy the greens of the Algarve. Come to the tee for a unique experience, because golf courses on the Algarve are a true inspiration. With their beauty, with their international reputation. A paradise for golfers where you can play all year round. Make the best shot of your life. Come and discover the Algarve.
Ping, pong, ping, pong, ping, pong. Perfection. That is magical.
At Sainsbury's, we know you love your home. There's no place like it. And with 12 months cover for the price of 9. Up to 15% off your policy for Nectar card holders. And double Nectar points on your Sainsbury's shopping for 2 years. You can afford to love your home a little bit more. Call 0800 260 0777 or search online for Sainsbury's Home Insurance.
Hey now, this'll fill you with glee if you buy now. Nectar points are on me, we've 1,000 points to give you. Buy car insurance through Confused.com. Collect your Nectar points from Confused.com.
Collect 1,000 Nectar points when you buy your car insurance through Confused.com.
Nectar points are on us on Confused.com.
Cobra, 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 bien.
On the ceiling. Just a matter of time before you steal it. It's alright, ain't no God in my heart.
Cobra. Splendidly Indian, superbly smooth.
Want a travel card that knows no boundaries? Welcome to the world of yes. Pay for your travel with points? Yes. Transfer your points to any of 10 major frequent flyer programs? Yes. Earn double points on everyday purchases in your first year? Yes. Earn 20,000 bonus points when you spend on your card in the first 3 months? Yes. Want a card that can do all that? Get the Preferred Rewards Gold Card from American Express.
Last minute packing, as usual.
Mom, where's my goggles? Where you left them?
Still, couldn't do without a family holiday now and again. All taken care of, though.
Mum, it won't be the same without Dad.
We all miss him, love.
Help secure your family's future with life insurance from Aviva.
This is the new home of F1 in HD.
Welcome back to Milton Keynes, where the hometown Lions are in the midst of a bit of a rally here. They've cut this gap down to only 7 at the start of the 4th.
I think the struggles on offense for the Tigers in the last few minutes led to those baskets, and it's important that you score against Milton Keynes because those misses, those long rebounds, they're able to get up the floor fast and get good looks. And credit Gill and Bold for getting them back in this thing.
Well, the Lions scored the final 9 points of this third quarter. And Mersey trying to end that run here at the start of the 4th. There was 16 points to the good with about 2 minutes to play. Bustamante driving through, fires up, doesn't go. Rebound Bold, he's pushing it. Bold behind the back, lost it. Bailey kicks it to Bustamante, steps back for 3, big shot, nails it! What a shot from Bustamante!
Great pass from Bailey, that long cross-court pass. Difficult to make at times, but he put it on a dime, and Bustamante again comes up big for the Tigers.
Takes it back out to double figures. Bolds to reply, can't convert. Bustamante has it. Whoa! Dave Value bounced it off his face there. Bustamante's okay though.
His face is even a good passer, Bustamante.
Lobbed into Dave Value, 3-second violation though.
Wow. Coach Garboletto jumping up on the sidelines on that one. He's saying if you call the 3 down there, make sure you call it down here.
Dobbins. Dobbins from 18 feet knocks down the jump shot.
A very good jump shooter when he has time, Dobbins. Now it makes him dangerous to play. Good shot to Dobbins.
Continues to try and lift the crowd, Dobbins. Bustamante. Hessen driving baseline off. Who last? It's off Hessen last. It will be a Lions ball. Northern gets it out to Gill, fires off, doesn't quite go. Rebound Hessen, important rebound too. Hessen, big shot for three, nails it all string. Tony G punching the air.
Yeah, he put more arc on it than last time. Good pass again from Bustamante.
Oh, Gill thought about trying to reply. Couple of minutes into this fourth quarter, 11-point lead. Bowles, floater, no, it doesn't go for DeMarius. Hessen to pass, Williams jams it down, and Mike New says, I'll have a timeout, please. Tony Garboletto racing on court to high-five his team. They lead by 13, good response.
He's a cheerleader as well on the sidelines. Great pass there, though, and that was the way you run the break. Hessen found the big guy, Williams, changes ends, and credit the Tigers for coming out here in the fourth quarter, getting their rhythm back, and it's all with Bustamante. He controls the game so well. You can see they feel comfortable with him on the floor.
And he came out and importantly hit that big three right at the start. They get their lead back into double figures. Psychologically, the difference between 9 and 10 is huge.
Well, you're looking at a team here, the Tigers, that right now, if the season finished, would be out of the playoffs. And, you know, they're a good team. They have size, they have good point guard play, they have wing players that can fill it up. And that's why when you look at this British Basketball League, it's a difficult league to play in and night out. And the teams that are able to, at the end of the year, have those good records have really earned it because, you know, there's no easy night right now.
Well, you say they'd be out of the playoffs. Of course, if they win this game, they move level with Milton Keynes, and depending on what happens in the other games today, they could be in a playoff place.
Well, it makes it exciting. It's not just exciting, you know, at the top of the league. It's also exciting for the teams that are battling for the finals playoff spots, and something tells me it's going to go right down to the wire this year.
And head-to-heads become important when it's so tight. Gill has it now, Stoke. Bowles, good pass. Oh, challenged as Dobbins went up, but it was a foul called as Williams went up to try and block it.
Well, that was a good job by Bowles. He flashed from the opposite wing to the high post area and then touch pass right over to Dobbins. And Williams came over and made sure that Dobbins didn't get the dunk, and I'm going to make him earn it at the foul line. And Dobbins looks a little different. He's got the headband off. We haven't seen that from him this year. Well, maybe wants to show that nice clean cut he's got.
Makes the first free throw. They've struggled from the line here today, Milton Keynes. Second one is also good. 11 points between the sides. Bustamante for three, not this time. Northern going after it. Bowles actually ended up with the rebound. Needs some help. He's stuck on the floor. Gets it out to Sturt. Sturt skipping it across to Gill. Gill lets it go from behind the arc. Not quite. And Hessen one-hands the rebound.
Gill was shooting that before he even picked up the ball. You can see him over here in front of us. Maybe a little quick there. Probably had the numbers that could have gotten to the hoop.
Bustamante looking for the bounce pass, bailed out of it well. Bailey to the flick, doesn't quite go. There's Williams again fighting for the rebound. They got to shoot, 24-second violation. That shot never hit the ring. Good defense from the Lions.
Williams is getting a great effort going after it, but yeah, good defense from the Lions, swarming all over the place. You know, with an 11-point deficit right now, they have to start locking them up on the defensive end if they want to get themselves in control of this game.
Here's Bolts. Drops it off to Sturt. Sturt driving in. Good move from Adrian Sturt for two.
Strong. Took it with the left hand past the big Williams to finish. And Sturt, who plays the 3 spot for Milton Keynes, is about 6'10". Just a big lineup they have out there.
Bustamante penetrates, pulls up. Not quite. Rebound Dobbins. It's down to 9. Dobbins at the foul line. Not quite. Rebound Hessen. 6 minutes to play. Mersey have led for most of this game. They continue to do so, but sloppy from Aliou. Gets it to Bailey and on to Hessen. Hessen with the spin. Strong off the glass. Good rebound from Williams, and he laid it back in.
So impressed with this big guy today. He doesn't get the ball much, but he's still hustling, still going after the rebound. It's a big basket.
Start driving again, and they made sure that Northern didn't get 2 points there. He will have to go to the line and earn them. And first of all, as we have another look, you can see this was a deliberate, you're not going to score. Let's see you go to the free throw line.
Good foul.
And a timeout called by Coach Tony Garbaletto, his side leading by 11 here, Rob. And the foul here on this last play will send Northern to the free throw line. Northern not a great free throw shooter. He's under 60% from the line, 57%.
Yeah, 57%. So if he's going up for a layup, it's a good play to foul, because you don't want to give him that free 2. You want to make him earn it at the line. And today, as you stated earlier, Milton Keynes has struggled to convert their free throws.
Here is Northern then. First one is good.
It looks like as the year is going on, he has improved from the foul line. His stroke looks a little bit better. Has a little hitch in that stroke.
Misses the second though, and that's generally what happens if you're shooting 57%.
Good foul.
Was a good foul. Saved his team a point there, Miles Hessen. Crucelli thought about the shot, went for the pass, and ended up, well, I was about to say turning the ball over, but fortunately for him, Dobbins couldn't keep the ball in bounds.
And there's that side out of bounds play they ran before. Look to get Hessen in the post. Make the little flex cut across here.
Here he comes. Doesn't go to him though, it's Bustamante. Bustamante, hand in his face, tough shot, doesn't go, rebound Northern.
That was a tough one from Bustamante. Last couple ones, he's taken some tough shots.
Sturt driving baseline, kicks it out. Bowles gets a man up in the air, fires up for 2.
Oh, faked them out of their shorts on that one. He has a great fake where he gets the guy off balance and is able to gather himself and knock it down.
68-76, less than 5 to play here in the fourth. Tigers with the lead. Bailey, Crucelli. Big shot for 3 from Hessen, doesn't quite go. Ball batted out of bounds by Crucelli, and it will be a Lions ball.
Credit the Lions now. Last 5 minutes or so, they played much better defense. Not a lot of angles for Bustamante to attack. The big guys are jumping out on the pick and roll better, and they're going to have to keep that up if they want to win this game.
Start, huge shot for 3, it's overcooked. Hessen gets one hand to it, and it ends up with Dave Aliou.
That was an open look from Sturt. He couldn't knock it down.
Bustamante onto Bailey. Tigers trying to take some air out of the ball as well here, run some clock. Now they have to go. Bustamante around the screen. Crucelli fires up. Yes, knocks it down for 2. It's back out to 10.
Big shot from Crucelli, but that was from Bustamante again. He kept the dribble, found him, knocks it down.
Double points and assists for Bustamante. Knocked up! Oh, and jammed in by Dobbins. Great pass from Gill.
Nice look from Gill. He's done that before tonight. And another breakdown on the back from Mersey, but look out at half court. Flick of a wrist makes it easy for Dobbins to dunk.
Crucelli driving through it. Gill's right behind him, almost knocked it away. Crucelli fires up, doesn't go, rebound Sturt. And a foul there called on Hessen. I think that's his 4th personal foul.
Well, if that's the case, then that's a terrible foul in the backcourt from Hessen.
It is.
You pick up your 4th, 94 feet away from the basket. He's an important player on both ends of the floor. And he commits a silly reach-in foul.
And the ball wasn't really there to be stolen either. 70-78. Can the Lions just rally back? They haven't quite got over the hump, but keep getting it down to single figures, but not closer. Not closer than 8 as Northern's in there fighting, and he is fouled on the rebound. He will go to the line for 2.
You know, you see Hessen there. He kind of went after that ball, you know, a little concerned about picking up the 5th. And, you know, you commit that 4th rebound. If he has 3 fouls, he probably gets that rebound. Sturt takes a tough shot here. I don't know if we'll be able to see it, but Hessen went in a little bit tentative. And they weren't able to pick up the ball, and Northern back on the line.
Well, Bailey backing, Bustamante sitting down for a second. I think Tony Gorbaletto said, just get a drink, you'll be back in a second. They won't leave him sat down for too long, just trying to get some wind into him. Northern can't convert the first free throw. Northern's missed them both, and Williams eventually comes up with it.
Big misses there from Northern. Big misses.
Oh, Bailey almost stumbled over there, gets into a double team, gets it off to Aliou. And that's the other thing they miss with Bustamante on the court. He's so composed, bringing the ball forward. Here's Bailey driving through. Big shot from Oden for 3, that's short. And Dobbins is first to the loose ball. Here come Lions again, less than 3 to play. A chance to cut it to 6. Maybe even 5 if this one goes, no. And the loose ball comes down to Bailey. Bailey, is that a charge? Yes, it is. Gill getting his body in the way, and Bailey running him over.
Well, I thought that he did a good job, Gill, getting back on defense, but I thought Bailey in that situation, in a 2-on-2, should have pulled that back out. 2:31 to go, 8-point lead. You want to run some clock there.
And that's his 4th personal foul. And Mike New is out of his coaching box. Tony Gorbaletto had just been warned any more and you'll get a T. I don't know what Mike New's complaint was. I was looking the other way.
I just thought that was, again, I'll reiterate, and this is important. When you have an 8-point lead with 2:30 to go, you got to run the clock there. You know, the worst thing you can do is get that turnover and give Milton Keynes the ball back.
Bustamante is back into the game. Here he is guarding Gill. Bowles. Offered the screen by Northern, turns the corner, gets it out to Gill for a huge shot for 3 that doesn't go. Oh, well done, Sturt, to pull in the rebound, though.
Nice job, Sturt.
Gill penetrates, tosses it up off the glass, it's down to 6.
Good drive from Gill. He hung in the air for an extra second to get the float, and Milton Keynes believes right now.
2 minutes to play. Defense, the cry from the home fans. Aliou.
Dagger.
No, it doesn't go. Rebound, Gill. Here come the Lions again, and that will be an offensive foul as Bustamante puts his body on the line to take the charge. And boy, did Tony Gorbaletto like that.
Oh, that was a great play from Bustamante. Gill came flying up the floor, and he jumps over. He gets the position to draw the offensive foul. Big play from Bustamante, and he's made many big plays tonight for the Tigers.
Just when it looked like they might get it back down to only 4. Here's Bustamante. Oh, there's a steal, is it? No, Bailey gets it back. Bustamante steps underneath, and Bolds caught him. Foul is called on Demarius Bolds. They're not over the limit, though, so it's a possession. In fact, that's only the 2nd foul of the quarter on Milton Keynes, and with 1:40 to go, that may come back to haunt them here.
Yeah, at the end of the game, if they want to stop the clock and put them on the foul line, they'll continue to take the ball out of bounds.
Pedrosa's going to come into the game. Who's he coming in for? Northern, so they're going small here.
Pedrosa, not many minutes today. Seems like he is down The end of the bench of the rotation. Same play for Hessen.
Oh, and they've got him inside, and he's fouled hard by Bowles from behind, and he's landed awkwardly on his back, but he will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
That's a great play out of the side out, and he hammered him.
Got his money's worth out of that.
Wow.
I think they say.
We've seen a few of those today. A physical game. Both teams know the importance of this game, and bodies have been flying everywhere. But great execution from the Tigers there on the side out. And Hessen is a guy that if he gets the ball deep in the post, it's very difficult to stop.
Well, Bowles has saved his team a point there with that foul because Hessen was going to dunk it down. He's a 60% free throw shooter, Hessen. This is an important one. It makes it 3 shots if it goes. It doesn't go, and it's an easy rebound for Dobbins. So they're still, with 90 seconds to play, only 6 points behind the Lions. A 3 makes it really interesting here. Pedrosa to Bowles. Bowles traveled with it. A head fake, and then went underneath.
Wow, tough turnover there. It was Bowles out at the top, a little bit of an up fake, shuffled the feet. And let's see it again. Looks like a tough one to me.
Yeah, it's close. Hessen is trapped by Bowles, who steals it away. Bowles driving to the hole. Bowles off the glass, lays it in. It's a 4-point game with 1:14 to play. What a finish. Bustamante gets it on to Williams. Williams looking for some help. Bustamante has it. Throws it on to Hessen. Aliou was wide open underneath. And the kickball resets the shot clock. Although it was only down to 10, so it'll only add another 4 seconds. But Tony Garboletto with a timeout.
Who says you can't use your feet in basketball? That was a save. It saved 2 points by Sturp by kicking that ball. And, you know, Aaron Hardy on my team does that often where he saves it 2. Great play from Sturp using the foot to stop the deuce.
Well, there's a pause in the action here, so we'll take a break too. We'll be right back after this.
At the limits of your ability, you need to hydrate fast. You need to replace the electrolytes you lose in sweat. An isotonic performance fuel to take you faster, stronger, for longer. Lucozade Sport.
Tim Long wrote on our Facebook wall, haven't seen a decent Paddy Power offer for a while. Where have you been, Tim? We've been pushing our offers everywhere. And here's another for Wednesday at Cheltenham. We're paying 5 places in the Coral Cup and 4 places in the Champion Bumper. We hear you, Tim Long.
When a stroke strikes, the damage spreads like a fire in the brain. To spot the signs of a stroke, you have to think and act fast. F. Face. Has their face fallen on one side? Can they smile? A. Arms. Can they raise both arms and keep them there? S. Speech. Is their speech slurred? T. Time. Just like a fire, it's time to call 999 if you see any single one of these signs. The faster you act, the more of the person you save. When stroke strikes, act fast.
I'm James Reed. You hate Mondays because you hate your job. You should be a lollipop man.
I love lollipops.
I know. You should be an endocrinologist. You should be cheerleaders, drummer, surgeon. Lovely job. You should be a transaction banking systems migration specialist. You should be my wife. Call me. Read.co.uk. Call me.
Speeds her up, slows him down. New Performax Intense condoms.
Enjoy the greens of the Algarve. Come to the tee for a unique experience because golf courses on the Algarve are a true inspiration. With their beauty, with their international reputation. A paradise for golfers where you can play all year round. Make the best shot of your life. Come and discover the Algarve.
Attention, Britain! Vernons.com calling. Vernons Casino is now online with over 150 great games. We've got blackjack, roulette, poker, big-name slots, and massive jackpots. Get £20 free today. So why wait, Britain? Visit Vernons.com now.
Sky Movies Premiere HD, brought to you by Smart Viera from Panasonic.
Brand new to Sky Movies.
Gonna do one last job and disappear forever.
You realize we're talking about going up against the most powerful guy in all of reels?
Yes, we are.
This just went from Mission Impossible to Mission freaking Sanity.
Fast 5, available from Friday, brand new to Sky Movies. No one brings you movies like Sky Movies.
This is the new home of F1 in HD.
Well, it saved them 2 points for definite, and it will cost them no more than 4 seconds, that kick ball by Adrian Sturt. But they still need to come and play some defense here with 58.7 seconds remaining. Still the Tigers lead by 2 baskets. Milton Keynes need 2 without reply. 4 points between them.
Well, 50-plus points in the first half for the Tigers, but credit Milton Keynes for coming out in the second half. We knew they needed to play better defense, and they have, and right now is a time where their defense needs to come up big.
Bustamante to inbound. They've got to get it in. It's job number 1. They get it in to Bailey, round the screen from Crucelli. Here's Bustamante. Bustamante, shot clock down to 6. It's double team, gets it to Aliou. Sturt knocks it loose, and here come the Lions with Sturt. Gets it to Gill. Gill for 3. No, it doesn't go, but Dobbins with the offensive rebound. Bolts has it. Oh, it's hit the referee. Play on though, because he's part of the court. Pedroso. Back to Bolds. Bolds, Sturt is wide open for 3. He's hit it! What a shot from Adrian Sturt! It's a 1-point game. Pressure up court, and the foul is on Bolds.
Wow, what a sequence. The Tigers a little unlucky that it hit the referee, or else it would have went out of bounds. But Sturt has showed the flair for dramatic before as he hits the big shot.
They're not over the limit, so it's a sideline possession, which has it's all going on now. Tony Gorbaletto is being warned by the official just to calm down a little bit. You can understand his excitement though here as Bailey looks to inbound. Look at the kids screaming for defense, and Bolds commits the foul on Hessen.
And if you're the Lions, that's the guy you wanted to foul. Bustamante looked like he was free for the ball. Hessen, I think, just missed his last 2 from the foul line. But that last possession was amazing. I mean, the ball was coming out of bounds here in front of us on the sideline, right in front of Coach Garbaletto. But the referee was standing there. It would have went out, but it hit him into Pedroso's hand. And Milton Keynes ends up getting the 3 to cut it to 1.
Screaming here to try and put Hessen off, and it works as the first one rims out. 24.1, so Milton Keynes can win with the final shot, whatever happens. Well, assuming there's no offensive rebound, of course. Hessen misses them both. Crucelli's in there, but Bolds comes down with it. And there's a foul, is there? The referee's blown a whistle. I'm not sure what the referee is talking to the table about.
Well, Hessen looks like came up a little short there, and if I'm Milton Keynes, I'm a little disappointed because now Mersey gets a chance to really set up the defense. Not sure what it was.
There was a rolling ball on the floor. I think I saw on that replay, the referee managed to catch a ball from a kid on the baseline. What a drama at the end. But 19.3 seconds to go. Milton Keynes need to score to win. Bolds gets it to Gill. What drama. They're all on their feet here in MK. Or most of them anyway. Here's Gill round the screen. Cricelli. Oh, knocked out of bounds by Hessen. 7.5 now, and Mike New walks to the table and says, I'll have a timeout, please. He's going to draw up a play.
Oh, drama. Boy, the Tigers look like they had the game in hand. Couple missed free throws, couple turnovers, and Milton Keynes now has an opportunity to win it at the end, and what a game we've had.
Well, what would you be doing here if you were Mike New? What are you looking for?
Well, you want to get the ball in the hands of your best player, and Bolds, you would think, would be the guy that you want to have the ball. Whether or not he shoots, it depends on what defense comes at him. You have to put the ball in his hands and trust him to make the right decision. Now, the concern for the Tigers is to make sure if they shoot the ball to get on the glass, because with Northern and with Dobbins and with Sturt, even if they miss the first attempt, they have the opportunity to get that tip in to win it at the gun.
Well, Sturt, as we talked about earlier, hit a game-winning 3 against you guys a few weeks ago. Bolds would be the logic. You could attack the basket and maybe draw a foul and win the game from the foul line, but they're on their feet here in Milton Keynes, and what a dramatic comeback by their team. Can they complete the comeback? They need one more basket to do so.
We got Bolds
to inbound.
Bolds is down here on the block. Looks like he may get a couple screens. Cricelli is on the ball.
They're trying to get it into Bolds. An unsportsmanlike foul, I think, is called off the ball. Oh my goodness. Devin Bailey's been called for an unsportsmanlike, and he's going nuts. You can't believe it.
Wow.
Well, I didn't see what he did, but he's not happy. He's livid, in fact. That could have cost his team the game. He's fouled out, but they're going to get 2 and possession, and he needs to calm down because he doesn't want to add to it by getting a technical. Let's see if we can see on the inbound.
Wow.
I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything.
Man, I mean, you hate to see it at this stage of the game. You want it decided on the court. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Man.
Let's see if we can see it from the main.
Oh, no.
I still don't see it.
No. You want it to go. No. I mean, this has been an incredible finish, an incredible comeback. And in that stage of the game, there's going to be contact. And not only is it going to be 2 shots, it's going to be 2 shots in the basket.
That's the thing. I didn't see a foul, let alone unsportsmanlike.
Oh, I mean, you know, you watch basketball over and over for the years, and you want the end of the game. You don't want that foul to decide it. And a lot of times, referees will let a little go at the end, you know, so the players will have the opportunity to either make the shot or miss the shot. And you got to feel for the Tigers right now. But if you're Milton Keynes, give them a lot of credit. Don't take anything away from them for the comeback that they made to put themselves into that position.
So Tony Gobeletta, you might have heard him there saying, on the inbound, we've got to foul straight away if he makes the free throws, one assumes. But we've got to try and come up with the steal first.
Wow. You know, right now, obviously, Bolds will go to the line with 2 important free throws. I mean, if he misses one of the 2 and ties it, then you don't foul.
Yeah, exactly.
You're in a similar situation that you were just in.
Bolds is an 80% free throw shooter. You kind of expect him to make both, but pressure does funny things even to the best of scorers. Here he is then, Demarius Bolds at the foul line. Silence around Milton Keynes as they want their hometown man to knock it down. And he does, ties the game at 78. This to give Milton Keynes the lead. Oh, it went in just. It hit the front of the ring, it wiped his feet, but it went in. So now the Tigers need a steal or a quick foul.
I heard Coach Garboletto in the timeout say we're going for the steal. We're going for the steal.
But don't over-gamble to the point where you can't get a foul. There's only 7.5 left. Pedrosa throws it back and Gill is fouled straight away. Only 1.1 seconds went off the clock, and Steph Gill, who is also a very good free throw shooter, will go to the line 79.5% of the time he makes. 2 will make it a 3-point game, but whatever happens, Mersey should have a chance for a shot to at least tie.
Well, you'd like to see Milton Keynes get the ball back to Gill because he just made the 2, but Gill, get the ball back to Bowles because he just made the 2. But Gill, as you said, is a very good free throw shooter.
He makes the first. In some respects, it doesn't matter. It might even be better to miss this one and have a live ball with 6.4 seconds to go.
Put it in. I'd take.
He won't take that chance, but it wouldn't be the end of the world if it doesn't go in. It does. So the Tigers need 3 to force overtime. Bustamante fires up for overtime. No, it doesn't go, and Milton Keynes have pulled it out of the bag here down the stretch, and they have somehow won the game. And Tony Garboletto walks off, he's livid. He's absolutely livid at the end. He's gone off to the locker room, and you can understand why, because the way the game finished will be infuriating for him.
Wow, I mean, that's just, again, like I said, take nothing away from Milton Keynes. As you see here, Devin Bailey irate, because that was who the foul was on. And you have to feel for him, because that is just an incredible call at that time. But, Milton Keynes did fight their way back to put themselves in that position. And the 7-game losing streak is snapped.
Wow, what a unbelievable finish to the game here in Milton Keynes. The Lions have come all the way back, but controversy on the final play has helped them to win this ball game by 3. It's finished in Milton Keynes. The Lions 81 and the Tigers 78. Well, Mike, that was certainly a dramatic way to end the losing streak.
Oh, man, I mean, I'll take it any way I can. Losing streaks are really tough to go through. But it builds camaraderie within your team. Like I said before, we weren't going to implode and self-destruct, so we just tried to stay positive in the Lions camp, and then we knew things would turn around for us, and what a game, but it turned around for us tonight.
And they had a big lead in the third quarter. Were you a bit worried?
I was worried. I was worried the way we came out, especially with our losing streak that we have going. I'm expecting a lot more energy from the beginning, a lot more aggressiveness from the beginning. But you got to give Mersey credit. They came out and stuck to their game plan, and they built the lead on us. Fortunately for us, our guys maintained their composure and were able to come back like we did last week. But today we were able to make our free throws and win the game.
Well, Tony, that was a heartbreaker for you.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, as a team, we played really well for just about 18 minutes of the game, and then they made the run back. And I thought there were a few dubious calls in the actual run itself that didn't help us. But the ending obviously was the hardest to take. But saying that all told, we should never have put ourselves in that position.
You got that big lead in through the first half. You were excellent offensively.
Yeah, I mean, we dried up a little bit, and I knew that was the case. That's the type of team we've got. We don't have their type of team. They got like 6 times the budget of our team. They got, a lot of athletic and good players, and Bowles, Gill, Stewart all made big shots. You can't say anything about that. Stephen made some great plays down the stretch, so we give them full credit in that respect there. But I know that our team played really well, and it's a tough loss to take.
Well, great game here in Milton Keynes. Let's have a look at some of the other action from around the BBL.
Guildford were looking to get back to winning ways as they welcomed Glasgow to the Surrey Sports Park, who were without backcourt trio of E.J. Harrison, Michael Green and Johnny Bunyan. The home side off to a good start with a couple of threes from Martel McLemore and another from Teo Ogundengbe, helping them into a 20-11 lead after 7 minutes. Julius Joseph then had all the points in a 9-2 run by the Heat, which gave them a 14-point advantage. But player coach Sterling Davis led the charge as the Rocks netted 9 without reply to make it 33-30. The lead bounced around the 1 or 2 shot margin before Guildford snuck out to 8 points midway through the third, only for Glasgow to reply immediately with a 15-3 spell that had them into the lead at 60-56 late in the quarter. The game went back and forth in the final stanza, with the lead swapping hands on almost every score. Gareth Murray first tied the game at 80 and then put the Rocks in front, only for a Drew Lasker steal and score to make it 82-81 heat with 40 seconds left. After Mike Martin had made it 2 points, the Guildford defence stood firm on the final play and denied the Rocks a shot. Martin led the way with 24 points. Final score, Guildford Heat 83, Glasgow Rocks 81. Here are the scores from the weekend in the BBL. Newcastle's march to the title continued as they knocked off Leicester with ease at home, whilst Sheffield had the exact same scoreline, 99-82 over the Tigers. The Eagles posted a 15-point win over North East rivals Durham on Saturday, whilst Leicester were comfortable over the Heat. Plymouth won 94-82 against the Sharks, and a short-handed Rock squad were denied a victory in Worcester by a late David Watts triple. In Sunday's action, the Raiders came from behind to win in Cheshire, the Rocks suffered another late heartache at Guildford, and there was plenty of drama in our main game. The championship table looks like this then. Newcastle are 3 games better off than the 3 sides behind them, whilst Glasgow's top 4 ambitions have taken a significant knock. Guildford and Milton Keynes now have a little breathing room above the playoff line, but not if the Jets can win their 2 games in hand. Looks like that's going all the way down to the final weekend.
Drama here in Milton Keynes as the Lions come out with the victory over the Tigers. Our coverage continues next week as we head to Plymouth, where the Raiders welcome the Cheshire Jets. That's Plymouth Raiders versus Cheshire Jets, Tuesday 20th of March, Sky Sports 2 at 5 p.m. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
If you don't claim on your home insurance, you don't want it to go up. So we had an idea. Unlike other major banks, with our new home insurance offer, we're fixing premiums for 3 years when you don't claim. 3 years fixed home insurance premiums from Halifax, the people who give you extra.
You a world-class smuggler, man.
I got 2 kids now. My cowboy days are over.
You can't just walk away.
We're going to war.
Say goodbye to your wife. Blood in the air.
I'm coming for you.
Contraband in cinemas Friday.
Speeds her up, slows him down. New Performax Intense condoms.
Over the last year, 500,000 Britons suddenly just upped sticks and decided to move somewhere new. LV.
And they all probably moved their car insurance for the same reason. The price, right? Fact is, our no-claims discount can reach a whopping 75% off. Over 1,000 people a day are joining LV. Join them and you could enjoy cheaper car insurance too. Call 0800 656 656 or go to lv.com.
I need to escape the map. Trust me, I know the way out of here. This is it. The way out. Escape the map.
Come on, let's go back downstairs.
Yeah, in a bit.
Come on.
Yeah, in a bit.
What are you doing?
Stop being